Welcome to the 5 Letters podcast. You got myself, Yells, you got Cam alongside, you got Bez alongside. Let's get into it. The 5 Letters podcast. Yes. Cam, Bez, we are back once again. Talk to me. How's life? How are things? How have you been for the past 2 weeks or so?
Yeah, been all right. It's been a relatively chill couple of weeks. I feel like the first week didn't really do much. Then last week it was my girlfriend's birthday, so we went out.
Nice.
Went out to Science Museum in Kensington, sort of way. My niece called me up when I was telling her to go as well. Like, you lot, man, what's good? Science is fun. It's like history museum basically. It's like there's stuff about planes and the engines of through time and medicine through time and this kind of stuff. It's actually quite interesting. I enjoyed it. There was stuff about COVID and stuff in it as well. It's crazy. Yeah, I was like, it's like there's all the history. It's crazy.
I used to love going to the Science Museum.
Yeah.
I slept over in the Science Museum.
Nerd!
No, you weren't there. You didn't come to that, did you?
Why did you sleep over in the Science Museum?
They did. It was a whole thing. There was like a night at the Science Museum.
That's crazy.
Type situation. And there was loads of kids. It wasn't just me.
Yeah.
Obviously. Loads of kids. And we all had why am I blanking? Sleeping bags, that's it. I was probably trying to find the word. I was like, what am I blanking on? Yeah, loads of kids with sleeping bags and stuff. So we were just sleeping literally in amongst the exhibitions.
Yeah.
And there was activities so we went there was activities during the day. Then sleep in the sleeping bag and whatnot, and then get up and then more activities and whatnot.
That's pretty sick. That's actually pretty cool.
Fun. It must have been 9 something. Young, but it was good fun.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I can see how that'd be fun because there's so much to see there, and we kind of had to rush because we looked through we took a long time on the top floor, which is where the planes and stuff are and things like that, and then made our way down, but we took too much time kind of just on them ones, and by the time we got lower down to the spaceorium sort of bit, we were we need to kind of get out of here, so we didn't actually go. They've got a gaming section downstairs, so we didn't actually get there. We have to come back to do that because it's got the consoles for all the time.
I remember them doing that.
Yeah, that sounds sick.
They still do it.
The sleepover thing.
The sleepover thing. Ages 7 to 11, 80 quid though. Sheesh.
Jesus.
Yikes.
But I'm sure back in the day it was cheaper.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy.
And they do it pretty much quite often. So they've got the 6th of March, 13th of March, 24th of April, 15th of May, 19th of June, 10th of July. It's quite consistent.
Very regularly, yeah.
Yeah.
That's mad.
I might try and go again. Be I'm 11. I'm 11.
Come on, dog. Come on, man. But it was cool. The technology thing I really enjoyed. They had all the old laptops, computers, old phones. Where it's ones that we would your Motorola Yells, the flip one that was on there.
Sick.
Not the pink one, the black one. But that was on there.
It's not real then.
What'd you say?
It's not real.
But I was it's crazy how all the stuff that we would have when we were younger is all up here now. And there was a device called Cybeco, which I don't know if you don't remember what it was, but it was basically it came out in the early 2000s, and it was like a
Cybeco.
It was it wasn't a Game Boy, but it looked like it was like a handheld PC maybe, or handheld device, personal, what they call the PDA, personal assistant.
Personal assistant, handheld assistant.
Yeah, it was like one of those ones. And me and my sister wanted to get one when we were younger, and we couldn't get one because they were just sold out everywhere. So I remember very well, me and my sister trying to get that, and my dad was going everywhere trying to get it for Christmas for us, but we couldn't get it. And then I saw it, I was like, oh my god, what's Cybeco? Went to break in and take it from there. But yeah, it was cool. That was good. And then I went to Chinatown after just for some dinner. Got some food.
Some grub.
And that's pretty much it. I mentioned to you, I was mentioning of Mike that we did last weekend we played a game called Case and Clues, which is like a murder mystery thing. So I mentioned one before, I think, that we did like a puzzle one. This one was just basically you just get given your brief and you have to work out who's killed someone based on all the information you're given.
It's a board game.
It's not a board game. It's more just like you just get given a whole lot of documents, like a pack, an envelope, and then you have to just go through the different, like, so you have like a brief from the lead detective, and then you have to go through that, and then say like you look through the evidence of this person did this at this time, they sent messages at this time, things like that, and then you try and work out like where everyone's whereabouts is using Wi-Fi codes and pings of their phones and stuff. And it was quite good. It was quite fun. I quite enjoyed those kind of investigative things.
It's like a more detailed this.
Yeah, like a Myrtle, but I guess that has loads of them in there, doesn't it? Where this is just one case you get given, and then you just work out. It's on a boat basically, and then someone gets killed or they commit suicide, and you have to work out who's done the deed. But yeah, it was fun.
Doing up Benoit Blanc.
But yeah, I need to look into Myrtle because I feel like I've been playing a lot of these kind of things recently, so I need to just get a Myrtle and start working them out. But yeah, I think that's about it for me for the 2 weeks. What about you guys? How's your 2 weeks been?
The only thing I've noticed, I went out last week Saturday for my friend's birthday. 28th birthday. Getting old. We're all getting old. Getting up there. Pushing 30.
Still young.
Problems.
I wish I was 28 again.
So we went to, I can't remember the place was called, that 411 something or other in somewhere. I don't know. I can't even remember how I got there. I'm being real.
Very, very detailed here.
let me check where it was. 1 second.
Me and Yos don't even go out like that anymore, so I can't even be like, this place, that place is sick.
For what? I'd never heard of it.
No, that's not the name of the bar. That's where it is. It's 411 St. John Street. Well, I don't have the name of it. Oh, God.
You just got the address and not the name. That's jokes.
Where's St. John Street? Whereabouts is that?
I couldn't.
It
is called the 411. Okay, cool.
The 411.
I was about to say
411 or whatever. Where's St. John Street? I couldn't tell you.
How do you not know?
Were you gone when you got there?
Huh?
Was it a good night?
It was a good night. I'm thinking back. I'm trying to think back now, and I don't even remember how I got there. Like I remember I got the Elizabeth line, but I don't know what train I got on afterwards and where I got off. I don't there. Fully lost.
It's an Angel.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. So we were at that bar for a bit, for like maybe after I got there, maybe an hour, maybe hour and a half, and then the girl whose birthday it was, she got kicked out.
Oh damn!
So we all left.
Oh damn!
One of them ones.
Well, she got kicked out because she wanted to go to the toilet, but there was a long line to the girls, so she went in the men's. And then they must have kicked her out for that. I was at the point where that was happening. I was at the bar getting a drink. It was a long ass line. I was there for like 15 minutes trying to get a drink, and then I come back to our table. And there's like a few people left there, like, yo, we've just got kicked out. Go outside. And I'm like, bro, where's my jacket? Because I left my jacket at the table.
Yeah.
And they were like, don't worry, it's outside. Just go outside.
Oh my god!
Don't worry. Okay, cool. I guess I'll check outside to make sure.
This is them drunk like nights.
Yeah.
You just know. But yeah, go on.
And it was outside, which was calm. And then we ended up going to. I made a point to remember the name for this moment, but now I've lost it.
Oh my god.
Oh, we went to Simmons in Shoreditch.
Okay.
And then the music there was great, I won't lie.
Great.
It was pretty good, yeah. They were literally playing like they were running through.
Great from you as
That's
well.
what I was gonna say. That's mad.
I was having a good time. I was having a good time off the music.
The liquor was flowing.
But if I said that, Yells would look at me and be like, yeah, sure.
When we got there, they were playing Garage on the top floor.
Okay.
And then downstairs they were playing like they were just playing like Amapiano. Okay. And then as it progressed, they were playing like funky, grime, like all types. And a bit of hip hop in there. Like, I was like, okay, cool. This is my vibe. I'll get down with this.
Yeah.
That's mad. Simmons leveled up.
I was
at a Simmons bar the other day, and it was not. It was not that experience. What he's just describing. I was in Simmons. I think Tottenham Court Road. And it was not that. I'll say that much. I think they were playing like S Club 7 or something.
Oh my god.
But granted, this was earlier in the day. Like it might have been like 7. Like,
Oh yeah, happy hour was still on there, just getting people in.
S Club.
That's what they were playing at like the first bar that we went to. They were playing like that kind of stuff. And then but on the way to Simmons, someone bought a bottle of Rare Nephew, like a small bottle. And then people were just doing shots of that.
Oh.
And I was like, these lot are bad. I was trying to warn everyone. I was like, you lot, take it easy. Because this will...
You're trying to warn them, don't they know?
No, they don't.
They don't know.
They don't know. I mean, they know, like certain people...
It's strong.
Certain people will legitimately having it for the first time, just shotting it.
That's crazy.
And I was
Mad.
like, you man need to chill because this will
It's
knock
not a
you
joke.
out. This will take you out. And then a couple of people, because it was one of my work colleagues. So there was like a few of us from work there. Mm-hmm. And then on Tuesday when I saw them in the office, they were like, "Yeah, that fully took me out. I felt it."
You didn't even tell me then. So when you were like, "Oh, it's my friend's birthday. It's my friend's birthday," you gonna just tell me who?
I could have.
This is what I was saying about this guy. Like, multiple times I asked him, "Oh, what's going on? What you doing? What you doing?" "Oh, it's my friend's birthday. It's my friend's birthday."
It was only once that I said to you it was my friend's birthday. The other time I was talking to.
Okay, fair. But still, I'm assuming I know this person.
Yeah.
Okay, this completely changes the story, but okay, cool.
And then it was a good night. And then I just left home, went home. Took a train, Central Line train to 15 minutes to Tottenham Court Road. Got on the train to Ealing Broadway and then got Uber home.
Yeah.
Other than that, just been chilling.
Yeah. You saying shot and Rare Nephew just reminds me of when we did Rare Nephew shots in Knots.
Yeah.
And it took me out.
Yeah, that's why I was.
Was that when we had the hotel?
Yeah. That experience is why I was telling them to watch out because I remember that you only had 2 shots. And you,
no,
was it not?
I had more than that. I had 2, and then I also had.
We had rum punch on the coach going there as well, didn't we?
We drank a lot. It was more than
outside of the Ray,
And then
I think I had 3 of the shots. I think I had 2 at one time, and I think I had another one afterwards.
we had them in the club, didn't we?
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
But I just remember you when we got back to the hotel.
Yeah.
In the bathroom. I was like, you lot need to chill. And then the girl whose birthday it was, she said that her and her brother were both on the Uber home. They were stopping
Oh my
pretending
god.
to throw up out the car.
Damn, yeah, one of them ones.
I remember those days. Running out to go toilet, running out to throw up or something. He's like, just keep pulling for a sec, quick.
What a time to be alive. It's so funny because even now, like obviously, it's good, but when we go out now on the rare occasion, it's way more controlled and calm. It's so good. Like when we were out the other day for Elliot's birthday, obviously all 3 of us were out. Minor.
Well, for us, the girls, some of them were a bit more wobbly.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that was funny because I was like, one of them came up, "I love you, Yels." I don't say enough, but I was like, I don't think we've had a conversation really. I think I even said to you, Cam, at the time, I was like, I don't think me and her have ever really spoken. And she was like, "Yeah, I don't say enough, but I love you." Fair enough.
Loves.
Yeah. Likewise.
Big up.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right. But yeah, I think for us, or at least for me, because Cam clearly had one of those nights the other day. But I think for me,
I mean, I was fine. The next day I woke up perfectly fine.
Oh, fairs. But yeah.
Yeah, man. But it's not good to have those nights because those nights just end up you end up just feeling horrible for a good while after.
It's one of those things where actually, I can tell you the last time I had a night like that. It was my birthday last year.
Yeah.
But it's one of them ones. It's one of them ones where it feels so good in the moment. Though.
Yeah.
In the moment, it feels so good. My birthday last year, I had a great time. Regardless, I had a great time. So, but before that, I couldn't tell you when the last time was.
Yeah.
And yeah.
My thing is that I've never had a night where I've made it all the way through the night and then like thrown up or whatever and then been out, it's always like halfway through the night or the beginning of the night where I'm finished and I'm done. So I'm like, I'm just trying to not get to that point where it's halfway through the night or the beginning of the night and I'm finished. So I'll always make sure that nowadays, I'll always make sure that I'm not drinking too much too quickly and like pace myself out so I can just keep a good vibe going the whole night and then also potentially wake up the next day feeling fine.
Yeah. I feel like you have to like cut yourself off at a certain point just so that you're like, okay, I'm done now. It's like 12 o'clock. I'm not going to drink anymore. Then I'll be fine the next day sort of thing. Just start drinking water or something.
Yeah.
That's what it ends up being,
Yeah. I feel like my last night I was on holiday and that's what I'm like, I can't do that again. Like,
I was in Greece or something.
Yeah, in Greece like three years ago maybe. It's like, never again.
I feel like I remember you telling me that.
That was rough.
It was like the first day you got there, wasn't it? Or something like that?
No, I think it was like the second or something, but maybe it was the first. No, I think it was second, but it was just because we had a table and they were just bringing bottles out, and then I was just like drinking. Just I don't even remember how much I was drinking. Just drinking from the bottle and everything. Just like, that was bad.
Yeah, but it's funny because the other day, speaking of again Elliot's birthday, we drank a lot. Like me and Bez.
We did
before you got there. Yeah. We had like bottomless rum punch.
Yeah,
and like I was topping out with prosecco. He was too shook.
I was. No, prosecco's just gross.
he was like, oh no, I can't drink. It's too much.
Prosecco's just grim.
And then.
And we each did a round.
And then we each did a round of buying drinks as well before we left there.
So that was three other doubles or whatever.
Yeah, and then we went to another bar, where you met us, Old Street Records.
Yeah.
And then we got drinks there. It was happy hour.
Happy hour, so got two cocktails for one.
And then we moved on again, and
I didn't drink in that other place. I actually had a shot.
At the Box Park.
Yeah, we had a shot, I think.
We had a shot,
We had a shot of Jaeger bomb.
Yeah, Jaeger bombs at the Box Park. But it's what you said. It's kind of like you get to that point. It's like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Which I think we.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, you lot slowed down at a point, so
yeah,
got to a
level but I feel like the rum punch didn't really do much. So, like maybe for you because of the prosecco, might have done a bit more. But
it was getting there.
Yeah,
it was getting there.
Yeah, I feel like it didn't do too much, and then kind of when I had the extra drinks, then it was like, okay, actually I can feel it a bit now, and then it was kind of just keeping it topped up, but then not going overboard, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, what have I done? What's my life like? I don't even remember. Let me check my calendar real quick. I don't think I've done much, to be honest. I think I've been a bit of a homebody the last few weeks. Yeah, I think I've just. I went to a Saturday school quiz. I did do that. Cam snakes it.
To Saturday school.
So back in the day, I used to go to a Saturday school. I'm sure you.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So they were doing like a quiz for the children, and they were like low on volunteers. So I got signed up. I got voluntold by my mum.
Voluntold.
Yeah, voluntold. So I went, and yeah, it was nice. It was nice to see like some of the same people were still there, like teaching, and then some of the children that I was there with are now also involved in like volunteering, and one of them has like a 9-year-old that's at the school now and stuff. I'll tell you after, Cam, who I'm talking about. And yeah, so it was nice to see that, and then yeah, the kids they knew some things that I didn't know, which is good, which is always great. So yeah, and that's pretty much all I've done in the last 2 weeks. Other than that, I've just been home, building Lego, playing puzzles, and doing that sort of stuff. Reading comics, reading novels. That's me. That's me.
Working on the brain.
Trying to.
That quiz triggered you. I need to learn some new stuff and get my brain working.
No word of a lie, it did. Like, I literally, no word of a lie, literally seeing the children answer like some of these questions as quickly like as they were as well.
Yeah.
And the thing, it was just that memory of, I used to be this kid. Like, it was literally that. It was like, I used to be this kid, and I'm older, and I should be as good or better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely worse. So I was like, okay, that can't go on. That I need to figure some things out. So granted, I'm reading like fiction stuff as well, but I'm trying to get back into reading like non-fiction stuff as well to like, let's learn some things again. Every day is a learning day, as they say. So
yeah,
let's do that. So anyway, that's been our 2 weeks. So we did decide off mic or in our strategy meetings, our 5 minute podcast strategy meeting that took place over text message. We've decided to alter the format of the show a little bit. I think that's one way to put it. And if you clicked on this, I'm sure you've seen the episode title already. So yeah, let's just get into it. So we decided that we're going to start reviewing some anime, potentially some manga as well, maybe some comic books, maybe some movies, whatever. We've done reviews before, obviously, but we've decided that we're going to try and structure the show more around doing reviews. And we decided, because Cam has never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, or until recently had never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, we decided that this would be a good place to start. Part 8, 7, part 7, part 8?
7, I think.
Part 7 is coming soon, still Ball Run.
Yeah, part 7.
Yeah, it's coming soon. So we just thought, yeah, let's just start from the top. Me and Bez can rewatch, start from the tippity top, and then we can review each part as part of the podcast. We'll probably have to split up some of the other parts. Obviously, part 1 is quite short, so it's quite easy to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get straight into that. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 1, Phantom Blood. As always, I'll just ask you your first kind of opinion out of 10. Like, to start off, just straight out of 10. Before we even say anything, out of 10, Phantom Blood Part 1. Just that bit, what we saying. You're going to say like a 2.
I'm not going to say a 2. I think it was like a 6 out of 10.
Okay.
I gave it a 7.
I would probably agree with Bez, 7. I do lean a bit more towards 8.
Yeah, that's something I'm like between 7 and 8. Like, but then I'm like 7 because I feel like, I guess it might be biased because I know what's coming, and I feel like that. Then that gets 8 and 9s, but I'm like, yeah, this is like a strong 7.
So Cam is laughing and shaking.
He's there halfway around.
I like it goes downhill.
Well, talk to us about that. Why? So obviously you said that you'd watched it recently.
Yes.
And then now you've watched it again, I'm presuming?
I didn't end up watching it again.
You didn't watch it again?
No.
Okay. But why? Yeah, what is your hang up about it? So, do you think?
So I think the dialogue is bad. I don't really like the art style. I don't really like the characters.
Okay.
I think some parts of the story are good. Mm-hmm. Specifically, like mainly the more side stuff. The main plot, I don't really care for that much.
Okay.
And I don't think it's funny like at all.
Okay.
Like I didn't find myself laughing at any point. And I think there's some things that are just it just doesn't quite make sense.
Okay, fair enough. I do want to question you more on some of those things, but before we do that, let's actually give a kind of overview of what happens. So for people who maybe are listening and have never watched the show, or for people who maybe watched it a long time ago, let's just give like a brief kind of overview of what happens in part 1. Of course, there are going to be spoilers, so if that's not your thing. Episode 140 was 2 weeks ago, and that was a banger. So go listen to that. So yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Phantom Blood basically kicks off with we're seeing
George Joestar, G Joestar, and the guy robbing him, and his wife is injured or dying.
Yeah. So
Dario Brando, that's his name.
Dario Brando, he happens upon a wreck of a horse-drawn carriage, and you see George Joestar and Mrs. Joestar is dead, and baby Jonathan Joestar is alive, cradled in her arms. So Dario Brando tries to rob them, thinking that everyone's dead. Turns out that George is alive, and for some reason, for some inexplicable reason, he assumes that Dario was trying to help him.
You saved my life.
Yeah, thank you. I will be forever in your debt. So, You flash forward, to skip ahead, you flash forward about 12 years or so. Jonathan's a 12-year-old child, or 13 maybe, whatever.
No rude whippersnapper.
Yep.
No decorum.
no decorum, not a gentleman at all. And Dario Brando has a child of his own, one named Dio Brando, who is also about 12, 13 years old, living a horrible life.
He was a bit more of a gentleman, wasn't he? I feel like he was he was a very nice kid. Yeah, sophisticated kid, but was treated badly.
Exactly.
Reading books and stuff.
Yeah.
Playing chess and winning.
Yeah.
100%. And to skip forward a bit, Dario dies, and he sends Dio to go and live with the Joestars, because the Joestars feel like they owe Dario, or George Joestar at least, feels like he owes Dario his life, so he'll do anything for him. So he agrees to let Dio Brando stay at his house. Dio jumps out of the carriage and boots Danny the dog in the head. That's when I was like, this is going to be my show. Like, literally, that's when I was like, okay, I'm locked in. Because there was no reason for that. And
I couldn't believe it, because I didn't remember it either. And then when I watched it again, I was like, oh. Like, literally, my mouth dropped because I couldn't believe he did that. I just jumped out of the carriage, like flexed in the air, and then just boots the dog in the head. I'm like, what reason?
Killed me. Absolutely killed me. But yeah, so he does that. Basically, long story short, Dio and Jojo butt heads as youth for a number of reasons. Dio kisses Jojo's girlfriend.
Yeah, they've kind of taken each other's place now. So Jonathan's now refined and is a gentleman, and he's very eloquent and eloquent and all that kind of stuff. And then Dio is now the whippersnapper. He's a bit of a...
Causing trouble.
Yeah, causing trouble.
But he's causing trouble discreetly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like, their father, or their father figure, George Joestar, just loves Dio.
Yeah.
He loves Dio. And to be fair, he kind of doesn't, he kind of is hard on Jojo.
Yeah, no, he don't care for that boy at all.
It's kind of at this point anyway, he's still very hard on Jojo, and he actually compares him to Dio quite a bit. It's like, look at Dio, look at his manners, blah blah blah. So yeah, Dio does some dastardly things as a youth. He, like I said, he kisses Jojo's girl. He forces a kiss on Jojo's his courtship.
Yeah.
The apple of his eye.
To steal her first kiss.
To steal her first kiss as Jojo was trying to rizz her up.
And then doesn't he hits her after when she tries to wash it off.
Yeah.
He
crooks Danny the dog. After kicking him, he's like, that's not enough. And he basically cooks him in a furnace of some kind.
Yeah.
Like a trash furnace.
Yeah. And just various other mischievous things. And again, Jojo knows this is happening, but George has no idea for the most part. Then you fast forward, I think it's another 8 years or something, or
it's like
5 or 6 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
They're
and
like
then,
late teens.
Yeah.
And they're in university and they're chums. They're playing on the rugby team together. Dio's got his speed and agility, and Jojo is now massive. He's wham.
Strong.
Wham. Built like
dragging
an ox.
4 players on with him.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So Dio is the kind of agile Duke command, whatever, and Jojo's just power straight through. George Joestar is ill, inexplicably ill. Like he just had a mild cold, and yet he's getting worse and worse and worse, and no one knows why. Long story short, Jojo basically finds out that it's Dio that's been poisoning him. Even though he thought Dio was now like his brother.
Yeah.
And all of that. Disappointed. He captures Dio and basically like, I know you've been poisoning our father. No more. We're going to turn you into the police, blah, 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 all of that good stuff. But we haven't actually mentioned the stone mask, or I haven't mentioned the stone mask. So, from the beginning, to just go back a bit, Jojo's mother had this stone mask with her when they were in the carriage that got overturned. And this stone mask has just been making small appearances here and there throughout. Jojo's been investigating what it's about and what it is. And it's weird. And no one knows. But it's going to become important soon. So anyway, skipping forward, long story short, Dio is a villain. He's a fiend. Jojo brings the police to arrest him for poisoning their father.
Dio sends Jojo to his death, basically, because I think they said the antidote's there or something in that like dodgy lane where he's basically going to get himself robbed and killed. And then Jonathan obviously comes back.
Comes back with Speedwagon.
yeah, comes out with Speedwagon. He becomes a friend. Basically, in the kerfuffle with the police and everything, Dio ends up killing George Joestar, shanks him, because George jumps in front of the knife to save Jojo.
How he possibly did that, nobody knows.
It's true. And also in the kerfuffle, Dio puts on the stone mask, and as George's blood splatters on the stone mask, it impales Dio, turning him into a vampire. This is a vampire story, bro.
The undead.
He's a vampire. And they fight him. They think he's dead. He falls off the top of the cliff, or the top of the tower, whatever it is, might be. But of course, he's a vampire. He survives. He heals.
He gets away.
He gets away. This is a lot happens, boy. A lot happens.
It's only like 4 episodes as well.
I know.
That's
what I'm thinking. I'm like, there's still more to go. Okay, skipping, trying to go quicker now. Dio's alive. He runs away. Jojo wants to get rid of him. He bumps into someone named Baron Zeppeli. They get on as good friends. Baron Zeppeli knows his power. His name is Hamon. It's basically like your life force. It's kind of like sun energy and fire and all of this good stuff. And he believes it will affect Dio enough to basically kill him. They then go on a number of trials. Typical anime trials. Dio's putting obstacles in their way and they're battering them with Hamon or battering is maybe a bit strong. They're overcoming them with various Hamon skills. Yeah. Until they eventually lose Baron Zeppeli to one of these trials. He dies. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
And long story short, Jojo eventually manages to beat Dio. But he doesn't, because Dio survives as a head in a glass case, much like Futurama. He's still around. And as Jojo and his Mrs. Arena are trying to escape, or not escape, they're trying to start a new life. Yeah. They're moving to start a new life in America because they think it's all over. Let's go start a new life. They discover Dio's still alive. And long story short, Jojo blows up the ship that they're on.
And Dio's trying to steal his body.
And Dio's trying to steal his body. And Jojo dies with holding Dio's head in his arms as the ship explodes. And that's where we leave part 1. Kind of a lot more happens, and we'll probably get into that as we discuss. Yeah. But yeah, that was getting a bit long-winded, so I had to try and wrap it up. Yes. So, Cam, to go back to what you were saying, okay, so you said you don't like the art style. So, in terms of JoJo's, the art style changes quite a bit. Each part.
Yeah.
So, the art style's not going to be like this. However, the thing that I find interesting about the art style, and I guess maybe it doesn't really matter to the three of us, because I don't think we've seen this show anyway, but it's quite clearly trying to just be Fist of the North Star.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't know that?
No.
It looks just like it. Like Jonathan and is it Ken, the main guy, Fist of the North Star? They look exactly the same, but this is just a cleaner version of it.
Yeah, just a more modern type timing. So it's like it's paying homage to that, and I think the entire thing. So more so than just the art style, I think the eccentricness, the way how it's kind of written, everything is relaying back to that kind of Fist of the North Star, kind of 80s machismo kind of like style. So like, which if it's not your jam, it's not your jam. Or if you're not familiar with that, you might not realize that that's what this is doing.
Yeah.
Which is that. So when you said you don't like the dialogue, can you elaborate on that a little bit? Because I feel like that's probably what you're not liking is literally that kind of 80s, you know, just random exclamations of like
Literally that.
okay, cool.
Like pretty much every like I kind of like Speedwagon as a character, but every time that guy talks, I'm like, why did he say that? He didn't need to say that. We can first of all, he's
We can see.
saying something that's on the screen, or he's just saying something that doesn't need to be said, and it was jarring. And I'm like, you don't even fight. You have no reason to be there.
That's his reason to be there.
Explain to people
reason.
what's going on.
That's his reason to explain.
Oh my god, he's got his hand turned to ice.
But also, Cam, and one thing that you kind of have to remember, I'm the only one that's read the manga here. A lot of these things are not as clear in the manga. So you're saying, oh, I can see what's happened. Why do I need Speedwagons to say it?
Yeah.
When you're reading the manga, you need someone to tell you what. Because I've read the manga ages ago, but just thinking back to it, and I can actually give you guys like a volume each to kind of flick through. Like the art in the manga is not as crisp as the anime.
Yeah.
So yeah, like say Dio's turned his hand to ice or whatever, you won't know that that's what you're looking at unless someone says it. Especially because there's no colours. It's manga, innit? Black and white. No colours. You don't know his hand's turned to ice. You just see something around his hand. You're not sure what you're looking at. So I feel like maybe Speedwagon's character maybe works better in manga form because it's maybe more necessary in manga form.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I like it. I think the random exclamations give him purpose. It's almost like an additional narrator.
Yeah. That's what I thought of him as. But then also my other issue with specifically this part is the accents. I hate the accents. They're terrible.
Oh my god! Yeah.
I hate the accents so much. They're
The
so
British,
jarring.
the fake
British.
British, proper British.
It just takes me out of it because I'm like these. I'm sure these voice actors don't sound like this in real life. I know they don't.
Because they're trying to be old-timey British.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like it's just so jarring because it's so forced. And it's not doing anything for me. It's not like making me laugh. I'm not like, oh, ha, 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 funny British accent. I'm like, this is just jarring. That's all it is to me.
Yeah.
So it's taking away from the show rather than adding to it.
Okay.
So the whole time I'm watching it, I'm like, this is just getting annoying. I don't want to hear these lot talk. Like it's like I think Dio was the only one I could actually stand listening to.
Dio's got his subtle, like sultry tone.
Yeah, like Jonathan was annoying most of the time. Speedwagon was annoying most of the time. I think Baron Zeppeli was fine because
He was a gangster.
His wasn't British. His was like Italian.
Yeah.
Which was different to them lot. So it kind of stood out and was fine. But yeah, most of the time I was like, just please stop talking. And I just I don't know if I said this, but I just don't care. I didn't care for the fights either. The fights didn't bring anything. They didn't get me hype.
Yeah.
They didn't bring me. They didn't give me nothing.
Because again, it's not that. It's not that. So again, what it's referring to is like that kind of old school machismo style of
like
content.
I understand
So,
it's
like,
not meant to be Dragon Ball Z.
No,
Naruto.
it's not even trying to be in that same world. That's my point. So yes, I get what you're saying that you wanted the hype, but it's not trying to be in that. It's not trying to be in that world of like just speed and trying to say. It's trying to be in that world of like literally like I stand here and I pull my fist back slowly and I throw a big slow haymaker and you just stand there and take it. And then now you go, ha ha ha, that did nothing. And then you pull your fist back and throw a big haymaker. And I stand there and just tank it. Because it's just trying to be that manly, real
Macho.
macho. Yeah, like dodging is for cowards.
and I do get that about it, but I guess it's just not for me. It just doesn't do anything for me.
I mean, it doesn't stay like that the entire, like in terms of each part. It doesn't stay like that. It's just this part specifically, I think, is just very much. I think each part. Obviously, we're jumping ahead a bit, but I think each part has its different thematic.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like this part is very much that is the theme.
I feel like it's time based as well. Sorry, just cut you off there, because I think like obviously this is meant to be based quite a long time ago. So I don't know when, but maybe less. It feels like probably the 70s or 60s or even earlier, maybe.
I think it's meant to be the 1800s.
1800s. Okay,
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, even 1800s.
Yeah, way back.
Yeah, because they're in the horse-drawn carriages. So yeah, so I
Yeah.
feel like just the fact that there is that, I just feel that's probably more how they would fight back then as well. Like either pull out a sword and have a duel me sort of thing, or you would fight like, as Jojo'S was saying, big punches and kicks, and then Dio was like put his thumb in his eye and stuff, where it's like that's just you're cheesing it where you shouldn't be doing that. That's so
I was like that was funny. That was funny.
it was hilarious.
That was
He
hilarious.
just said, I'll stick my thumb in his eye.
And no one will see it. Just, and I'll punch it and bum twist it.
Yes. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
But that's Dio is just so good. So I would say my favorite part of part 1 is just Dio and his antics.
Yeah.
Like, especially because I don't think I like Jonathan that much.
Yeah.
Like he's he's trying to be, it's like they're trying to make him that kind of righteous kind of goody two shoes type character. But at the same time, I just feel like he's a bit of an oaf, a bit of a doofus at certain points as well at the same time. So it's a bit like, but not in like a lovable way, and just a bit like, because he's very headstrong as well. So he's being doofusy and then headstrong, and then it's trying to present it as he's like, oh, he's this good old boy who's always trying to do the right thing, and it's just not for me.
Yeah, I will say that when characters were describing him like that, like Baron Zeppeli and Speedwagon, like when he met Speedwagon was like, oh, you're a really good guy. I was like, I mean, he's an all right guy. Like, but he's really truly, he's not, I guess he's not really trying to do the good. I guess when he met Arena, he was trying to just do the good thing. He wasn't, when he left her, he was like, I wasn't doing this for you, I was just doing this to be
This
good.
is why I don't like him though, because I'm like,
Yeah, a
the way
good person in that situation would be like, she would say thank you. He would say
you're welcome. Literally, that's what I'm saying. Literally, that's all. Like, she's like, thank you. She's like, why are you thanking me? I wasn't trying to do this for you. Like, I was like, well, bro, why are you reacting like that? That's not how you like. Even if that was not your intention to, even if you were just doing it because it's the right thing to do and it wasn't specific to her, let's say, which is what I think he's trying to say. That's not how you react in that situation. And that's when I was like, yeah, whatever. But then, yeah, you have obviously this Speedwagon thing. And I'm like, he is trying to be a good guy, but also he's trying to save his father's life at the same time. So, you know, most people would try to save their father's life if they could. You know?
But
unless it was a canon event, you know. I can't do that.
I mean, they don't find out about the canon events until after their parents
the parental figure
dies. So
that's true. Yeah,
the one who knows it is coming is actually trying to save his dad. But what I was going to say is, of the parts, obviously I've seen more than just part 1, and of the parts I've seen, part 1 was potentially the most enjoyable.
Oh, interesting. Well, we'll get into that. We're going to watch more. We're going to watch more, but we'll get into that. So. What else did you say? I'm trying to remember what else you said because I wanted to question pretty much all of it. You said you didn't like the dialogue, which is reasonable, but like we say, I think it kind of goes back to what they were trying to do. So if it's not for you, it's not for you. But I feel like it works with what they're trying to do.
The characters you didn't like either. But then, like Dio, do you like Dio? Or?
I do like Dio. I do like Dio. And I like Baron Zeppeli. But I didn't like Speedwagon. I didn't really like Jonathan.
No? I like Speedwagon. He's literally like the OG Glazer.
I know you were saying this.
Literally, I was comparing him to Stilgar from Dune.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's literally like the same. That's what Stilgar does in Dune 2 pretty much the entire movie. He does nothing of actual note other than to add commentary or annotation to what Paul Atreides is doing. That's pretty much all he does the entire movie. Like, or maybe after like the first 10-15 minutes or so. That's pretty much what he does. And that's what Speedwagon does. He comes through, he tries to kill Jonathan for some reason, and then
because he came to the wrong part of town.
You don't work through these ends.
this ain't the rich boy areas anymore. He tries to kill Jonathan, then sees how good of a man he is, and from then on it's like Jonathan Joestar.
I don't mind Jonathan personally. I think we've discussed this before as well. Like, but I don't mind
You
Jonathan.
like Superman and Spider-Man and all these other goody two shoes as well.
Yeah, maybe I'm a good guy. What can I say?
Nah, you just like the good guys. You're not a good guy. We were talking about this in the week as well. I know you're on demon time, man.
Nah, man, I'm a good guy. But yeah, I like Jonathan. I feel like he's not as funny as some of the other characters and stuff, but I just feel like he does what it says on the tin. He does the job. He's a good character. He's there for being a powerhouse. Just kind of he's not meant to be. Yeah, I guess he's not meant to be funny either. He's not meant to be entertaining or anything. He's just there to just do his job, and he does a job. You know?
I think he does do his job. I don't think he is. Is he my least favorite JoJo? Again, jumping ahead a bit. He might be my least favorite JoJo. Let's not talk about any of the other ones.
Yeah,
because we'll get into that. But he might be my least favorite JoJo.
He's not mine.
Again,
we'll get into that. But yeah, potentially that is. Yeah, I think that's a shout for least favorite.
Yeah,
or Jolene. Maybe, but I need to watch it again. I'm a long way from confirming that statement.
I'm guessing Joseph is yours.
Yes.
Wow.
Hate that guy.
Wild. I have so much to say, but we'll get into that probably next episode.
That'll be next episode, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna rewatch part 2 because that's a longer part. I'll try and deep it and see what's going on. But yeah, first watch.
Yeah, I need to rewatch part 2 because I can't.
Sorry, let's not get into it. So what other characters are there? So Arena, I don't like.
What's not to like?
She's badly written. It's just badly written as a woman.
Yeah, she doesn't really do much, does she? Just kind of just there to just be annoying.
Annoying.
I feel like it is. I feel like, as you said, badly written. That's how a lot of the mangakas write their women in these anime. Just there to be annoying.
It's like, I don't know. Obviously, I've never been to Japan. I don't know what Japanese women are like. Culturally speaking, I'm doing air quotes for people. Culturally speaking, I don't know what Japanese women are like, but I can't imagine they're like that. Like, yeah, like in anime, a lot of the time, like, yeah, she was just there, just being like a wallflower with no, just
more of a nuisance, if anything, just like in the way or just doing something that she doesn't need to be. It's just like, yeah, what are you doing? What are you here for? Like, what's the reason behind it?
So the only thing, I was watching it back and I was like, I didn't remember how I felt about Arena. And when Dio forced his kiss on her, and she started washing her mouth out in the puddle, I was like, sick. Okay, here we go. Arena might actually have something about her. And then that was the only thing she showed. Like, the entire part 1, that was the only moment where she showed like some actual personality. Everything else was just kind of doting on Jojo, and just kind of towards the end, she's actively in the way as well. Like when Jojo is like, "Go lock yourself in a room," and I do kind of get that. Like a lot of people, like if it's the person that you love and you know they're rushing away to danger, you're probably not going to go and lock yourself in a room. You're going to come. But I feel like at a certain point,
you have to go lock yourself in that room because you're not going to do much.
Or do something. That's what I'm saying. So if you're going to come and you stumble onto the situation and you see what's happening,
help me.
That's what I'm saying. Powers or no powers or whatever. Dude, you can't just stand there.
Yeah.
She was
the target. And then that means I got to defend myself and you now, which is...
Literally, like Jojo... when I think Dio like lasered him with his eyes, and Jojo was damn near suffocating to death, blood like bleeding out, whatnot. I think the zombie one, I can't remember his name, throws something at Arena or goes to attack Arena or something, and Jojo has to jump in front of her, and I'm like, come on, man, you're an able-bodied young woman, like, come on, surely you can get out of the way of this.
Literally.
So I was a bit like, but again, it's just that kind of how they tend to write women in manga, especially when it's one of these machismo type ones. It's like, oh, damsel in distress, the good hero has to absolutely like save them or whatnot.
Wasn't she protecting the baby though?
No. Not
Was
at
she
that
not?
point.
I don't think she had the baby. I think the baby was in the carriage at that point. Because she spoke to the mum, didn't she? At one point, and was like, the mum was like,
but the
"Save my
mum-
child," but then
'cause
she,
the mum gets like killed. By
Yeah.
a zombie.
I don't think she picks up the baby at that point.
Okay.
The baby's still down. And even still, man, you can move while carrying a baby.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
can't be,
yeah. If Jonathan can go across the whole room to get in there,
with holes in his neck, like she can carry the baby. Yeah. So I wasn't a fan of her, but there are better women coming. Like
Yeah.
I feel like even part 2 has a
part 2 has better women. Yeah, she's
so yeah.
yeah. Then what do you lot think of the villains then? Because I was saying to y'all beforehand that I actually didn't remember them at all. Like I feel like I remember it, the first part when they fight Dio, and then the second part they fight Dio, and that's it. I don't remember them fighting the three.
They resurrected.
So
yeah.
I like the villains actually. Tarukas was a menace. Is his name?
I think that was.
Is he the big dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolute menace. Killed my man Zeppeli.
Yeah.
I liked Baron Zeppeli, to be fair.
Yeah, he was a good character.
He committed. I guess he let his life force out, didn't he? Because he gave
Yeah,
Jojo his
yeah.
hormone.
But he was
Hamon.
he was
But he was
basically
basically dead. He
killed
was old,
anyway.
wasn't he? And he was basically dead, and then he got finished off. Yeah.
Yeah, and he his whole prophecy thing of like I know that I'm walking towards my death here, but I'm gonna full speed ahead. Good stuff. Just good stuff. But again, that's like machismo, man. That's like machismo. Like I just gotta do what's right. And then the knight one that was like, who was like noble or whatever.
Yeah.
in his past. I can't remember his name.
The one that Jojo fought in the water.
Yes.
Yeah.
I liked him too. I liked them too.
I liked him. I think he was my favorite villain, other than Dio. Obviously, Dio is just above. When I'm talking about villains, I mean them ones rather than Dio. Dio isn't included.
What about the Jack the Ripper one? Like he's only around for like 2 seconds.
Which one's the Jack the
I
Ripper one?
honestly don't. I remember Dio recruiting him. I don't remember them fighting him.
I think I feel like they fight him in a cave or something. Look, they fight him early. He's the first.
I feel like they beat him really quickly.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's like the first one that they encounter.
I don't remember him.
Yes, he's the one where Zeppeli is like, Jojo, go finish him off without dropping any of the wine.
The wine, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Zeppeli had swagger, man.
That's one of the things I like about the show, just how eccentric he is. Like when he's fighting with the wine, he's doing the whole like, just doing the movement,
It's the poses and everything.
the poses. I think it's sick.
So sick.
And then there was the other one with where they had the neck things on, was the chain. They were chained to each other, him and Jonathan, and then
That was Tarukas.
Okay.
Yeah. And Zeppeli gets caught up, tangled up, and wrapped up in the middle.
So who was the one? Was that Tarukas as well? When they were flying down with the leaves to hold him? That was him
they
as
were
well.
running away from him.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a menace. Yeah, he was a menace.
He was like demon time, absolute demon time. So yeah, like I actually watching it back, like I always enjoyed part 1, but I enjoyed it more this time, I think.
Yeah.
Which strange. But obviously I know so much about where the story goes from here and what happens next and blah blah blah. But
yeah, the standalone. If you just put it on, watch that 9 episodes, I think it's a good, decent show. Like, yeah, I think knowing what's to come, I feel like, yeah, I enjoyed what's to come. So I'm just looking like, yeah, I'm ready for part 2. Like, I was gonna watch it. Literally, I was gonna watch it. I was like, nah, I'll wait till we talk about it, so I don't get this in my mind, and then I'll watch it later.
Yeah. Because I don't want to get sucked into talking about Joseph yet. But yeah, obviously we've spoken a lot about what Cam thinks. What do you think, Biz, about the plot? Actually, sorry, before you do that, why don't you like the plot? I think it's a very kind of strong narrative.
I guess it's hard. I guess I don't dislike the plot. I like the plot of Dio trying to steal Jonathan's life. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't care for what happens after Dio becomes a vampire. Like I think it's all just to do with the fighting. Really, I just don't like the way that the rivalry. Yeah, the Hamon and Dio's vampire powers. I don't care about any. Like none of that really does anything for me.
Damn.
Like I will say everything up to that point. Like the conversations that Dio and Jonathan have when they're not happy with each other, I quite like that. And I like to see Dio scheming to just steal Jonathan's life. I think that's quite good. But everything after Dio becomes a vampire, I'm like, some of the situations, like as I said, I liked the night guys. I liked their backstories, whatever. It was nice.
But that's all that happens, bro. There's only Dio becomes a vampire.
I know it's obviously very short.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I guess it's just that at the end of it, I was like, I didn't like where the story went.
I guess I feel like at that point when Dio becomes a vampire, it becomes more just scrapping and just kind of, and you don't like the fight, so it's like, and it feels like it's just way more fighting after that point. At the start, it's kind of Dio scheming, them having
it's like building up the characters,
building the characters and stuff. Then after that point, it's like, okay, just fight this boss, learn to train, and you don't like the fighting, you don't like their power system, so I feel like it's not, you're not gonna like that next bit.
Well, there's only one more part with Hammond anyway, so
yeah. But yeah, I like it because I mean even like I like the power system. I like Harmon. I feel like remember when it changed. Again, getting into it later on. But I remember when it changed, thinking, I liked Harmon. Why are they changing it? But then now looking back, I'm like, I like it. Like I don't know why they changed it so quickly, sort of thing. But it was good. I feel like they did a lot with it. Characters wise, I liked all the characters, to be honest. And then I feel it was just a good all round like as far as 9 episodes go, like it's done the business for me. Like good characters, good the fight scenes. I think they could be better because I feel like they're not like animated amazingly, or they're not like this, but they do well for the time it came out and stuff as well, and they're like the epic poses and all that kind of stuff. Like I feel like it's good.
That's the thing. I feel like it's more about that. Like I don't feel like it's about the fighting.
Yeah.
I think it's more about, in terms of visually speaking, I don't feel like the director was like, we need to make really great fight scenes for this show. I don't think that's what the director was trying to accomplish. I think the director was trying to just be like, there's got to be fighting because we're telling a story of conflict, so there'll be fighting. But I think it's secondary to the moments of posing, the moments of just back and forth kind of arguing and scheming and showing this kind of very righteous person against this very evil person, this righteous oath versus this evil refined like villain, and that juxtaposition. I think that's so obviously it's a shonen and whatnot, so you kind of go in expecting a level of animation when it comes to like the scrapping and stuff, but I just don't think that's what they were trying to do.
I think the other issue for me is that because I just know quite a bit, like not in terms of the story, but quite a bit about JoJo just from being around people who have seen the show and talk about it. I obviously know where it goes. Like I know at the end of the 9 episodes, this JoJo is going to go off, and I don't know what's going to happen to him, whether he's going to die or what. But he's going to be gone, and then there's going to be another JoJo. And I also know that Dio doesn't die here. Like I know he comes back at some point. So maybe I went into it thinking this is all inconsequential. I don't like, what does it matter, kind of thing. Yeah,
it's very much consequential though.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Start of the bloodline.
But like, I feel like that may have been an issue because I assume you two had no idea what you were getting into when you started watching it.
No, I mean you had the manga, I guess, a bit, but yeah.
I mean, but when I read the manga, I had no idea what I was getting into. So
and I had no idea.
Yeah, so I have like small scraps of information that I know that Hamon is one power, and then obviously Stan's come in later and takes over. Like obviously I know that Dio comes back. I know that Jojo was meant to go away. So when he eventually goes away, I was like, okay, cool, he's gone now.
But what I will say, Cam, is there's never in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, there's never going to be a Naruto versus Sasuke fight, like in terms of animation. Even though you probably never seen that shit, have you?
Which the last one?
Any of them, actually. You definitely saw the one in the
Naruto.
In Naruto. So yeah.
What's this guy talking about?
The last one is hype as well, but you definitely saw the first one.
Yeah.
But there's never good. Yeah, it's again. I just don't think it's trying to accomplish that. It's way more.
But is it meant to be that they're meant to be outsmarting each other? Is that what it's meant to be?
That's the vibe. Yeah.
Okay, because that's That's what I was going to say actually
It's
earlier.
strategy. Oh, you pulled out this.
You've
Like for example,
sliced the sword down me. I've frozen your sword. Wait,
Yeah.
what? The sword is in the flames. It's burning it faster than I can.
There you go. That's the shit. Like you cut him in half. He freezes you, but you've stuck the sword into the fire, and so it's just that mental battle. It's not about again the visual animation. It's meant to be that. Yeah.
I would say I didn't get that, or maybe I wasn't paying attention in the first part because I just didn't get that. Like maybe I got that in the when he swam down to get the air bubble.
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty sick what he
Yeah.
just did there. But yeah, I can't think of another fight where I was actually impressed by the strategy of how they won the fight.
No, not even when Jojo stuck the sword in the fire.
And
Not even when
use the
Jojo
hormone.
set his fist on fire.
Yeah, no, I don't remember. I don't remember. I feel like I remember feeling just like, this is stupid. When is this going to be over, kind of thing.
That's great.
Oh man! And he like turned the roses with hormone into like basically little swords and threw them all at him. And
That's what I'm saying. That's what the fights are going to be going forward. So maybe Jojo's is just not going to be for you, because even when the power systems changes to stands,
I was literally thinking that as
it's
well.
still not, like I said, they're going to give you Naruto, Sasuke, like, or Goku versus Vegeta or whatever. It's not going to give you that.
Well, I'm aware of that because I've seen some of the stands. I've started watching part 3 already.
It's more like Pokemon battles.
Yeah, yeah, actually. But I think if I reframe it, I will probably like it, because I'm going into it one way and it's not giving me what I'm thinking about. But I can enjoy strategy. So when I'm watching part 2 now, I'll reframe it, think about it from a strategic point of view, and because that's what I said to you. Like, I feel like I'm missing something.
Yeah,
and that's probably what I'm missing.
Yeah, the whole thing is about personality. It's about the characters more so than the action, I think. So it's about their personality, it's about their intelligence, it's about their strategizing, blah blah blah. And each JoJo, as you'll see, has different personality, and as such, they employ different strategies in different situations. Run away! Can't believe you don't like that guy. He's such a G. Such a G.
it's ridiculous.
I just got what you meant. I was like, okay, yeah. Well, that was funny. Every time he did that, I was like, this is funny.
And the reason it's funny is because you've just come from Jonathan, who would never have
He
done
would
that.
never do that. Yeah, he's gonna stand there and just get pummeled, and you think that's what he's gonna do as well. He's like, run away.
You would never do that. Like, so it's good.
Yeah,
But
we'll get
again,
into that
part of the
more.
reason why I didn't like. I mean, I'm not going to say it because
Yeah.
we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it next time. But yeah, is there anything else we haven't covered about Phantom Blood?
Irina and the baby get in the coffin and they float on the ocean.
Yep.
And then they get rescued.
Yep.
That's all I want to say.
What's wrong with that?
That will come back. I will mention that again when we get to where I want to mention it again. But it's for a future part, so
All right, friends.
I won't bring it up now.
Okay.
But I just want to keep that. Just people remember that. Irina and the baby get in the coffin and they sail away and they get rescued.
Okay, I wonder if they're gonna change the
The
law
thing
or
is,
something.
I can't remember
I
what
can't
happens in part two. I
remember.
haven't
I'm like,
seen it, so-
what's the?
But this is what I was saying to you. Like, so I feel like it probably got retconned pretty hard.
Yeah,
Because I feel, again, like I say with most of these mangaka, I don't think they knew what they were doing. So I feel like when he decided to make Joseph a descendant of Jonathan, he had to in some way switch up something somehow. So I feel
Yeah.
like that's probably what Cam is referring to. But we'll talk about it next episode probably. But yeah, sorry, go on.
I know. It was just Cam was saying that, and I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, I can't think of where that what's so important about that. But I was like,
I mean, we're not going to talk about it for a while because it's not even a part 2 thing. It's a part 3 thing.
fair.
Oh, mad. Okay. Damn.
Arena's still in it in part 3.
I mean, yeah. I think they definitely mention her at least. Or she dies during part 3 or something.
Yeah,
I feel like she can't have made it to part 3.
yeah, because Jonathan. I mean, Joseph is
He's not that-
old.
he's not that old.
Oh no, he's not in part 3. Is
He's
it part?
old in part 4.
Yeah, part
He's
4.
like
He's
a
old.
proper
Yeah.
But yeah, I I don't know if she's there or not. But let me think. Is there anything else that we might have missed?
Trying to think of any other characters. No other characters had anything important about them, really.
No, not massively.
I feel like the thing that you just mentioned about the whole tactical fighting of it is such a big deal. Now that we've actually, when you said it, I've actually deeped it. I'm like, that's actually is how the show is very tactical. Like even down to the latest episodes as well. Like everything about it is so tactical, and just like people, even when Zeppeli's hand was frozen, and then what's his name, Speedwagon like defrost his arm for him, and then they get back into the fight. He's like, I can't fight anymore, and then he has to help him out, and just things like that. One thing actually, I'm gonna say, where did that kid come from? Because I don't remember where he was climbing the rock when Joseph was training, and then obviously he fell down. But I don't know where he actually came from. Was that just where he arrived?
He robs them.
Oh, and then was climbing the rock to get away.
To run away.
Oh, okay.
That was a trap. So he didn't even know that he. So when he falls into Jojo catches him.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like he's coming to. He's like, wait, what happened? Who are you guys?
Yeah.
Like I think Zeppeli says, oh, Dio must have brainwashed him or into like robbing them. So he robs them, swims across the water or something, somehow gets across the water, starts climbing up, and they walk on water. So after him. And then
Joseph punches the rock and like, is that in the right place? No. And then he just makes his way up and knocks him down. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's where he like sneaks up and robs them. So he was saying.
And then he just became their buddy.
Yeah. And oh man, his did they rescue his sister? They did, didn't it? They did,
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if she was alive or not. But yeah, they did rescue him. But the rest of the village, unfortunately. Undead zombies.
Yep. Dio walking up the wall.
What about it?
That was sick.
Wow.
I'm just trying to think of good
What
moments.
about Jojo walking on water and getting his shoes wet? No, not the same.
I seen people walk on water with chakra, with Nen, with cursed energy, bro. It's been done. It's been done.
People walk on walls. You can walk on walls in Naruto as well.
I know, but he wasn't walking up the wall. He was stomping his feet into the wall with power. It's different.
He wasn't using power to do it. Just
there was no energy flowing through his feet, holding him to the wall. He was using pure strength.
It's the reverse of Gachirakata. You remember the baby punching wall?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that, Bez?
No, I don't think so.
That was gangster. That was gangster. I was like, you need to watch Gachi. If you ain't seen it, you need to watch it. That first season of Gachirakata. This is a digression, sorry. That first season of Gachirakata has set it up in a way where I feel like it could fully become one of my favorite anime. If it literally, I'm no word of a lie, and I say this as someone who watched the first episode or two and was like, nah.
Yeah.
But then by the time I finished, I was like, yo, if this continues the way it's going, this could fully be one of my favorite anime.
That was literally
That's crazy.
Was I finished it and I was like, this is so good. I need more. So I literally read the manga and caught up to where it was.
Oh, damn.
Point. It's really good.
It's really good.
I have to go back to it. I think I got to episode 5 or 6 and I was like, I'll come back to it another time, and then I never went back to it.
Yeah, that little slight spoiler. What I'll say is what we're referring to. One of the characters is like a baby. Well, it's not a baby, but he wears a dummy, and his power is that I think it's
the more he punches, the stronger his punches get.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Okay.
So they it's meant to be like a funny moment. Like someone launches him against a wall.
Yeah, and
the person that they're fighting thinks, oh my god, has he got like superpowers? Is he gonna smash through this wall? So then he launches against the wall, he throws the punch, and it's just
like a regular
child punch, just tap, and then he's way up in the air, and he just falls as he's coming sliding down the wall, just punch it, bam, bam, bam. And it's a bit like Netero, practicing the punch,
yeah.
Except it's happening instantaneously. Like he gets, as he's falling down the wall, each punch is getting stronger and stronger.
Okay.
So by the end, he punches big explosion, and now he's charged up. So yeah, it was good.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's more or less it. I feel like it's interesting that we kind of see it differently. It seems like me and Bez are on similar pages, and you're not there. But
I mean, I could get there. I mean, I was I used to not like Demon Slayer, so I can
True. That's a good point actually.
But Demon Slayer improves like drastically.
But I used to not like what I had seen, and then when I went back and watched it, I liked what I had seen.
Yeah.
And then obviously went and watched more, and I was like, this stuff is sick. Can't believe I deprived myself of this for multiple years. But I'm happy. I'm also happy I waited because I got to watch everything in like the span of 2 weeks.
I mean, it's not finished yet. So just
No, but everything that was out to that point.
Yeah.
There was like no waiting for anything big.
Yeah, you basically saw everything.
Yeah.
Until you're up to date.
Yeah. I didn't have to like wait years for the Swordsmith Village arc to come out or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you take away from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Battle Tenders? Not Battle Tenders, it's Phantom Blood. What would you say it's taught you as a human being? Gonna get deeper for them now. Do some deeper analysis.
Be noble. Be Jonathan.
Yeah?
No, I'm joking. Be Dio, if anything.
Try and weasel your way into a
wealthy family and then
steal the fortune.
I still would say Dio's had a hard life because think from his perspective anyway, right? His childhood with Dario Brando and whatnot, terrible stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can all agree to that. Then he moves into this wealthy kid's house, whatever. Starts tormenting the kid, he feels like he's Johnny Big Bullets for a little while. But then Jojo punches him up. And then we didn't even talk about that.
No.
Jojo punches him up, yeah. And the dynamics shifts to he now has to pretend for years to like my man. Even though he doesn't. Secretly plotting. Then his plans are all foiled. Yeah. Then he becomes a vampire. He thinks he's on top of the world. And he basically gets hunted down and reverse beheaded. Like, it's a rough existence from his perspective. If you think obviously he's being evil the entire time. But if you think of it from here, he's not having fun. He has, like, a couple months of fun at a time. But most of it is just years of pain. Years and years of pain.
You can see why he is how he is.
Yeah.
And also, his dad's a dastardly man. So he tried to rob people when he was on the deathbed.
Imagine if they had swapped fathers. Let's talk about that. I think Dio becomes a very upstanding citizen.
Yeah, I think they both have a better life. I think Jojo probably has a bit more fun with Dario as his dad because he's less sophisticated, less shouting at him because he's eating his food too fast. Or stuff like that.
And also because Jojo kind of has a little bit about it, at least he's a bit thicker than Dio pretty much the entire time. I feel like Jojo doesn't get his face shoved into a plate full of beans the way that Dio did.
Well, but that was when he played chess with a guy and beat him. But Jojo would have been in that situation.
He was dying pints with the guy.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I actually think they probably both have a much better... Which again is kind of what I think the point of the show is. Showing how kind of your circumstances can change maybe who you are and who you become to be, but also how you can be set in your ways from a young age. Because even though Dio then gets into a better situation...
Yeah, he didn't have to choose to try and steal the fortune. He could have just lived the life.
Yeah.
He would have been fine.
Yeah.
He literally would have
Then
been
literally they would have just kept living. But so now I want this all for myself. But I guess his dad... Because what does his dad's note say? Do we know? He didn't actually read it, did he? Or just say go to this address and find George. He owes me something.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Which, funny enough, we should say George does know that Dario was a crook. He did find out.
Okay.
Do you remember?
I'm pretty sure he wasn't in the letter, or did he find out from?
No, it was afterwards.
From the news or something, like a newspaper.
There
or something.
wasn't. No, you don't remember.
No.
This is before Dio even comes.
Yeah. I do remember a scene, but I don't remember how he what.
So Dario gets arrested
The ring, yeah.
because
Trying to shop the ring.
he's trying to sell the ring that he stole off of George's hand. So this is probably like a couple months, or if that after the crash. So when Dio comes, he already knows that Dario was a crook. And all this, but he's just like, fuck it. I'm rich.
Yeah, why
He
not?
did also save Dario from going to prison as well.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah.
By saying, I lent this man the ring.
Yeah. He did save his life still as well, technically, because George would have died probably on the rocks if Dario didn't get there.
Yeah,
Why?
we have to assume that Dario helped him.
Because how did he get away from there? He was like on his deathbed basically. I think he would have just because he must have called like the ambulance or something.
Get up and carry his baby to wherever he needs to go, whatever. We have to assume that Dario did something.
Why would you assume that?
Because Dario realized that Jonathan or George thought he was saving him.
Yeah, so he could get
said,
something from him as well.
Yeah, if I play this out, then this man will owe me, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, I feel like he would have just died.
I mean, I didn't see it that way at all.
Because he does kind of switch up. He like has it in a monologue moment where he says, "This man thinks he owes me," and I feel like at that moment he's probably was like, "Okay, cool, let me help this man."
That's interesting because I really didn't see it that way.
Because how else does he? Because he has to be hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he
how
wasn't
else
able
does
to
he-
move. He was just like, "Oh,
He
thank
just
you,
sleeps
you
and
saved me."
recovers and goes.
And his baby
His
just
baby survived,
crying in the
crying there.
carriage.
Why not? Because babies are tough, man. A baby can survive a day or like a couple hours.
I don't know how long it would take him to recover. Like, he was in a bad way.
He was fine. He's just lying on the ground. Like,
But he would have been flung from a carriage. He wouldn't have in that moment looks like he's just lying on the ground.
Yeah.
But he's probably got broken bones.
I've been flung.
True. You had levers. He had a suit.
Suits are tough. You seen John Wick? that guy's
True.
blocking bullets in his suit. Yeah. That I fully read it as if Dario was trying to rob him, whatever. George comes to and thinks his coming to is kind of the result of it's something that Dario's done, giving him mouth to mouth.
No, yeah.
Done something like that.
Yeah.
So he thinks he's saving his life. And then Dario, realizing that he's still alive, just says, I'm going to take this ring and I'm just going to peace out and just leave the situation as it is.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of read it. Like,
No, yeah, I read it. Like the first part, he wakes up and thinks, "So you've saved me! Oh my god!" And then he's like, had a moment where he's like, "Okay, I actually have to help you now because you've got a baby there as well." And
he doesn't seem like the type of person who's going
But
to help.
his wife wanted to help.
He doesn't seem like the type of person to listen to his wife.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't.
I think it was the self gain of it. He's like, "What can
Yeah.
I get from him? That if I save him, if I let him die, I'm getting a ring. If I save him, I've got this rich man who owes me a favor now."
But he was going to like rob him blind. Like he just got the ring.
Yeah.
But I mean, if he was dead, he would have taken his shoes. He would have like he.
Yeah,
so
but
I feel like if the situation is if I do nothing, he's going to die. I'll just wait, and then I'll take his shoes. And I'll take this, and I'll take that. Like I feel like that's.
Yeah, but you could then. This man who says, "I owe you whatever you think, whatever you want."
All he gets from George is he bails him out when he gets caught trying to sell the ring,
Yeah.
which he didn't call George anyway for that. The police called George because it's his ring.
Yeah.
And then when he's dead, he sends Dio to live with him. Like, Dario doesn't benefit from this at all. Like, nothing happens that Dario benefits from.
In that moment when George is dying on the road, who knows what he's going to get from it? Who knows?
I believe that if what you're saying, what you guys are theorizing is correct, that Dario did actually help him back home, let's say.
Yeah.
Dario, that very minute, is saying, I want payment. Like, that very same second is going to be like, write me a check. Give me a couple pounds, a couple quid, whatever the currency, it would have been in pounds. Like, he probably could have asked for £10. And in those days, that would have been like 50 grand or
money.
something.
He might have given it to him, and then he just went off and he's like, "I've still got to pawn this ring. I've still got a ring to sell."
There's no mention of
He had
it.
a
Also,
house.
there's
He
no
had
mention of
a.
that.
Also, if George had died and he took all his stuff and tried to sell it,
Yeah.
same thing would have happened.
But he doesn't know that.
He would have ended
Which
up
is
in
why he
prison.
tries to sell the ring and he doesn't know that. My point is, I feel like just based off of what we're shown, Dario doesn't help at all. George just has it in his mind that Dario was helping. I just don't think he helps at all.
Yeah, fair. I mean, yeah, I guess we'll never know.
never know.
My
We'll never
assumption
know.
Could
was
be either way.
George was too far gone. He wasn't getting out there on his own, sort of
Yeah.
thing. That's what I assumed.
Yeah,
And then
I mean,
they
a crash that literally killed his wife can't have been a situation that he could have just easily walked away from and carried his baby.
killed the 2 horses or 4 horses or whatever as well, and the
Yeah.
carriage was all mashed up. So he would have just been there on the roadside, like hitchhiking with a
Like,
baby.
even if
And then
man
what did
did-
Dario do? Carry him in a...
He had a carriage and stuff as well,
Did
didn't he? How? Yeah, because they weren't they on the road themselves and then saw the wreckage and then went down to rob them.
Walking. I don't know. Then maybe they were, but like I do understand what you guys are saying, but I also see Dario as a character that's meant to be just have no redeeming qualities whatsoever.
Yeah.
So I feel like his whole thing would be, and I don't think he's very smart. Also,
Yeah.
so I feel
Yeah.
like he would have looked at the situation. And where you guys are saying, oh, play the long game, save his life, and you benefit better in the long run, I feel like he'd be like, I'll just wait until you die. And or even you passed out. You've passed out. I don't even need to wait until you die. You. There's a baby there that's crying, but I don't care about the baby. And you've knocked back out. I can just rob you blind now.
But he could have finished him off as well at that point. And then if that's what he would,
Could have done. Maybe he's not a murderer. Maybe murder's a step too far for him. We don't see him physically harm anyone really. so-
yeah, but he did. He abused Dio.
Oh, yeah, he does.
I'm pretty sure he abused Dio's mum as well.
Yeah.
Jonathan probably dragged George as a baby.
He said, "Father, we must get home."
Can't lie on this rock, father. Let's go.
That's jokes. That's hilarious. Yeah. I don't know. We'll never know. Unless someone asks Araki what happens. But yeah, we'll never know. But anyway, let's move on. I know, Bez, you said you had some quizzes. Should we do one?
Yeah, do a quiz. It's 25 questions,
Nice and easy.
based on only part 1. So hopefully, as we watched it, we should be good. All right, so let's see.
Also, I was just flipping through this manga. I was a bit disrespectful to the art. The art is banging.
It looks so old. Like, I don't know when this was written, but it looks.
It was written a while ago.
It looks so, like, even compared to the anime, it just it looks so old.
It's great art. It's old art. And like I said, sometimes it can be unclear what you're...
That's why, I feel like with some bits where you're looking at it, it's like, wow, like all this, so you're just looking at it, it's just a lot's going on.
But
I feel that's the same of newer manga as well, though.
Yeah.
True.
Mr. Joestar went upstairs in order to save me. That's part of his plan. But there's something else to it. Could it be? No, he can't. See, this is why he needs Speedwagon. That's why, look, see? Like, he's telling you. Otherwise, you would never have known what happened. He's going to take Dio down with him. Don't. This is what Mr. Joestar is planning. He wants more fire. That's it. You need Speedwagon, man. Speedwagon is...
Like for a couple of episodes, baby, not for the whole series.
Nah, the whole time.
I think it should have been him, not Zeppeli. It should have been him.
Nah.
If they just gave him more purpose, just let him actually be able to scrap as well, then it'll be fine.
Zeppeli, you need Zeppeli to die to give Jonathan that righteous...
Yeah.
That my mentor is dead.
I'm going to step up.
Yeah, exactly.
I must continue his life's dream or whatever. Life's purpose.
All right. So yeah, the quiz. First question is, what is the name of Jonathan's dog? Yeah, you said
Danny.
it.
Yeah.
Danny is correct. What causes the Stone Master to activate?
Blood.
Who killed Baron Zeppeli?
Tarkus.
Tarkus is Tarkus. Yeah. 3 for 3. Who killed Danny?
Dio.
Dio. Or the guy who lit the fire.
Yeah, we actually know. We just saw him in the thing, didn't we? But we assume it's
Well,
Dio.
yeah, the guy. Well, we know. I'm sure we know Dio put him in there.
Yeah.
But the guy chose to ignore the movement inside.
Yeah,
of
he's like,
the
"This
thing
boy is
inside
out."
the furnace.
It's too late. It's too late.
It wasn't too late. He could have. He saw the weird thing in the thing and decided not to investigate.
Yeah.
And then when the fire was on, he was like, "Oh no, there's something in there."
Crazy. They do not care about dogs there, do they? Who does Jonathan meet on Ogre Street?
Speedwagon.
Yeah, it'd be Speedwagon. Who was the Queen Bruford and Tarkus served?
Victoria first, second.
It's we got Queen Victoria, Mary Stuart, or Queen
Victoria.
Elizabeth I. Yeah, it's Queen. Oh no, it's Mary Stuart.
No?
I don't remember that.
Oh.
I guess Victoria was the one who tricked them. Then
Oh,
I just
okay.
knew I remembered Victoria's name, so I assumed it was her. But yeah,
Where is Dio's castle located? Bloody yeah.
Wasn't Mary after Victoria?
no, it was Victoria from another country and Mary from England.
Right.
No, the other way around. Victoria from England, Mary from
Another
another country.
Yes. Sorry, what did you say?
Where was Dio's castle located?
Oh, I don't know. What are the options?
Scarborough, Liverpool, London, or Win Knight's Lot?
Probably Scarborough.
Was
It's-
it London?
I thought it'd be
Castle in London.
I mean, I don't
back
know.
in that day, maybe. I don't know. I
sure,
feel like
sure.
it sounds like it should be Scarborough, Win Knight's Lot, but they were in London, weren't they? Well, we
They weren't
should
in
know
London.
where they were.
They weren't in London. Jojo went to London
Oh
to
yeah.
go to
yeah.
Ogre Street, but they weren't in London the entire time.
Should we go Scarborough then?
That's what I feel like.
And that was Win Knight's Lot.
I knew it wasn't London. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that for sure.
Does Jonathan wear shoulder pads in the manga? Yes or no? He does. I feel like. Well, he wears them in the anime. Maybe he doesn't wear them in the manga.
It doesn't look like it. I don't see any shoulder pads.
Looking like a no.
Yeah, I don't see any shoulder pads.
No, he doesn't.
But, yeah,
What is the Joestar birthmark?
the star.
A
I
star.
don't even know about that in part one.
Retcons, bro.
Yeah. What year did the manga for Phantom Blood release? Bloody hell. 1990, 1987, 1989, 1998.
It's gonna be one of the 80 ones because, like I said, yeah, it's gonna be like 80, maybe 89.
Is it that old? 89.
Yeah. It's old.
But then when Fist of the North Star from? Is that from 60s?
Fist of the North Star.
70s.
What the anime is in the 80s.
But the manga will
The
be like
manga
this.
would have been
Okay.
before.
I do 89. 87.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's the thing that's you always forget, or not forget. You always kind of have to remember with anime. Like you'll be like, oh yeah, this anime is from a certain time
Yeah.
period. And you associate the anime with the time period, but then you have to remember that the manga is probably going to be a decade older.
Yeah.
Than that. Like so Jojo is 80s,
That's crazy.
being inspired by Fist of the North Star, but probably the anime as it's
Yeah.
ongoing, or like the manga.
Or the
story.
mangaka or something.
Yeah, but
And that
then-
would have been like the 60s or 70s.
Yeah, but Fist of the North Star manga, ancient manga.
That's mad.
I've
So,
got it over there. Describe it, Cam, quickly.
when you think about what is it? What's the old one? The Gundam. Like
Gundam, yeah.
the manga, the anime was from what, the 70s?
60s, yeah.
The manga,
60s.
if there was a manga, must have been old as hell.
The art in this is not as it's similar to JoJo's, but it's not as confusing.
Cluttered. More
Ah,
clean
no,
lines.
actually, now it is. Change it to like a page.
It's not as detailed though, I feel like. It's a lot like, I feel like they have a lot more shading and stuff in the JoJo's one.
Yeah, I do need to read this. I haven't read this yet. I do need to read it for sure.
This North Star manga started in 83 and the anime started in 84.
Oh damn!
It's crazy.
Pump it out.
Literally pump it out straight away. They're like, yeah, we want this animated immediately.
That would never happen these
Yeah,
days.
not at all.
No chance.
That's crazy.
What year did the anime for Phantom Blood release? 2007, 2012, 99.
Oh, it's
2007, innit? 2012.
Oh damn. Okay, fair enough.
What is the name of the sword Jonathan wields? Destiny and Future, Blue and Red,
Luck and
Stone
Luck.
and Mortar.
Luck and pluck. Where?
Why? Yeah, I feel like it's missing a question or an
I was about to
answer.
say it's none of those.
It
It's
was
luck and
pluck,
luck.
wasn't luck?
It's luck, and then
he writes
P on it,
with his
yeah.
blood.
Why can I not? Am I like?
When you say destiny and future, I'm like, it's definitely not that.
What's happened?
Per luck.
Destiny. Bum, 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 bum.
One sec. I feel like it's giving me an advert, and I feel like the advert's messing up the thingy.
It's blocking the
Yeah.
fourth option.
So, Cam, how's life? Oh, this is doing that.
I was playing Overwatch yesterday. Lost 10 games in a row. It was a terrible day. I was playing with my friend, and he'd already lost like 9 games when I joined him. Across 2 days, he'd already lost 9 games, and then he was like, "I'm not stopping until I win one." And I was like, "I'll come along for the ride." And then we lost 10 more games, and then we finally won.
That's crazy. You lot are coming like the flipping Man United fan.
5 games in a row.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was literally, we started playing at like 9, and then the game that we won, we finished at like 10 past 12.
Jeez.
You're on a dramatic loser streak.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was luck and pluck.
Of course.
What is Poco's sister's name?
Oh, I don't
She doesn't have a name. Elizabeth, Anna, or Victoria.
She definitely, no, she doesn't have a name.
so
He
she
always
doesn't
says
have
my
a name?
sister.
My sister.
My sister.
Yeah, she doesn't have a name.
That was jarring. It was like he was saying my sister, and anybody who was referring to her was saying your sister. Even his dad was saying your sister.
Yeah.
How is the stone mask destroyed? Broken with Harmone. It isn't broken. Smashed by a hammer. Accidentally dropped.
It was smashed by a hammer.
Yeah. What year did the PlayStation 2 game release?
Oh,
Jesus.
Who really asked him that?
2007, 06, 2000, 2005.
07, because that was in the other question.
That's too late.
2006. Where does Phantom Blood take place? England, UK.
England.
Jonathan's favorite food is ice cream or chocolate. Do we know?
No.
I don't know who you know. I don't think.
I think they get ice cream.
I feel like I don't remember chocolate in it. I feel like I can kind of
remember
picture
I
ice
think him
cream.
and Irina go and get ice cream.
Yeah, I know it's chocolate.
Okay, fair enough.
How many chapters is the Phantom Blood manga?
Who's got number 3? You do.
Yep.
The cheating.
Literally.
44.
There you go. Yeah,
Bloody hell.
got it right. How old is Dio when he meets Jojo? 12. Yeah. What is the name of Jonathan's mother? Elizabeth, Joanna, Victoria, or Mary? Joanna? Nah, it wouldn't be Joanna, would it?
That's 2 on the nose, surely.
Elizabeth?
I was thinking
Because
Elizabeth.
Mary and Victoria
Were
the
the-
queens.
Elizabeth. It was Mary as well.
Oh, okay.
How many times did Jonathan swear? 5, 2, he would never swear, or 1. I feel like he would never swear.
I don't think we heard him swear. I think he might have. He might have cursed Tarkus at one point when Tarkus kills Zeppeli and whatnot. But
You bastard or something.
like
No. Should we say 1?
Animal. I don't know.
I want to say he would never swear.
And then
And there was 1. Oh, I should have gone with it. What year was Jonathan born? 86, 67, 68, or 1800?
1800. Because what is it? 19 something.
No, they're all 18s. So 1886, 1867, 1868, or 1800.
It's not 1800 then.
Was it 67, 86?
6, 7.
Or 68.
Okay.
I feel like it was the latest one.
He said
Because-
it's 68 already.
Huh?
No,
68.
we haven't. No, I said all 68. That's the
I thought you
options.
said 86. I was like,
I
damn.
feel like it's 86 because when Joseph is doing his thing, it's like early 1900s or like 1920 time.
Oh, okay. I was
And
thinking.
then-
That's what I was thinking. But then, because
But he's his grandson.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I think it would be mid or even 1800 because I think like
1800 is too.
Actually,
too far.
yeah, I don't think it's 1800. I think it might be like this one of the. It's one of the 61.
Because when the accident happens, then 12 years later, and then another like 10 years, let's say, has passed when he has the kid. Well, when he
George.
dies, yeah.
Yes,
I'm gonna say
I think-
6, 7
Go on then.
or 68. How many tracks are there on the OST for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Phantom Blood in total?
Joe.
25, 49, 17, or 24?
24. Fuck it.
49.
Sheesh.
How are there so many?
over 9 episodes. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's mad. Himeru Omoi, Hidden Feelings is whose theme? Speedwagon, Poco, Dio, or Arena?
Poco's got a theme. Then.
It must surely it's Dio. Like no one else can have a theme. Oh yeah, it was Dio.
I'm like, Poco had a whole theme. That's crazy.
He's pivotal, man.
Yeah.
This, for some reason, apparently this is the controversial question. Is Dio Jonathan's stepbrother or his adopted brother? Adopted.
Adopted. What's controversial about that?
Yeah, I saw that. Why is that
If
controversial?
people think that he's his stepbrother, they're just stupid because
They don't know what the
definition is.
Yeah, we got 60%.
Not bad.
All right. So yeah, next time we need to try and do better. with Part 2, we can try and beat 60%.
We did fine. I feel
Some of
like
the questions.
Some of the
to be
questions
fair.
had nothing to do with the show.
Yeah.
Like asking what time the OST, of how many tracks are on the OST and stuff. Nothing to do with the show.
Yeah.
So yeah. But anyway, the watch list. Let's move on to that. The watch list.
Yeah, I'll go first. Haven't really watched much, to be fair, other than watch Jojo's. Been watching Sons of Anarchy still, so I'm on the last season of that now. And then went to the cinema once and watched Crime 101, which
Is that good?
I didn't love it. I fell asleep for a bit as well. It was very like I thought it would be really good. I thought it'd be a really good action film, but yeah, it wasn't the best, to be honest.
It's got too many MCU characters.
Literally, they're living off the MCU still. They're just going downhill. I think that is it pretty much. Then just been reading some manhwa. So I read Solo Leveling, the new book, Side Stories 1 that came out, and still reading the Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Yeah, very, very good. I'm enjoying it. I'm on volume 5 now, about to start volume 5, which I'm enjoying. And I bought volume 6 today off Amazon, so I'm gonna power through volume 5 today and tomorrow probably, and then read volume 6 tomorrow.
I might start reading that. I need something fresh.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it. I feel like it's just the typical manhwa where they have them all like the Solo Leveling kind of power system, where it's like this person just becomes ridiculously strong in certain ways, but he's just too smart for everyone, and it's good though. I'm enjoying it so far.
You've become a real manhwa fan though.
I like them. They're I haven't read the manga in a long time, to be fair.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You've become a real manhwa fan.
Yeah, I'm proper enjoying them at the moment. So yeah, I'm reading that, and then that's about it really for me. I don't think there's anything else.
For me, so I've obviously watched Jojo's. I was going to try and finish it, which I could have done if I didn't give up.
Well, like you got to part 3 as well.
Yeah, I was like nearly halfway through part 3.
I think part 3 was long though. Wasn't that 59 episodes or something?
No, it's like maybe just over 30 episodes.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. I thought like because I thought the first part was like 20 something, the next part was all like 60 episodes or something. But
they're not
that long. Yeah.
But yeah, I started it, and a week later, when I messaged you lot, I'd been watching it for maybe 5 days.
Yeah.
I was already nearly on halfway through part 3.
Okay.
And that's why I spent most of my time watching. And then once I stopped watching that, I started rewatching The Magicians
again. I need to watch this show. I feel like Cameron's watched it so many times now. Like, I need to just watch it and see what the hype is about.
It's just me. The hype is only from me. Like, I don't know no one else who's seen this show. But yeah, it's one of my favorites all time.
Because I was speaking to my sister after she did your tattoos, and she was telling me, she's like, I need to watch The Magicians. Cameron was telling me, I need to watch it. I was like, he's always talking. He's watched it so many times.
Yeah, I think I've literally watched it once a year for the past 6 years.
I feel like you've watched it more than that. I feel like you're rewatching it like every year.
It's not that much.
Once a year is crazy. The show can't be that good.
It is.
I think I've watched Breaking Bad probably once a year. Not so many years.
You two, sometimes when I talk to you two, I do wonder where you lot get the time from. Like, it's a constant thing. Like, you're like, oh yeah, I've watched this and I played that and I do this to the other thing. And I'm like, where do you get hours in the day? Like, you see how Kim Kardashian and whatnot, all these people always like, we have the same hours. I feel like we don't. I feel like we just legitimately don't. I can't do these things that you lot seem to be doing.
We probably sleep a lot less than you.
Possible. Very possible. Or very likely even. No, I've lived with both of you almost entirely.
I think that was true. I don't know if that's still true now.
Yeah.
Because I go to bed quite early these days. But yeah, we make it work. We make it work, bro. We find the time.
Wow to me, man.
And I've also been watching Final Space, trying to finish it.
Was it good? I watched the first few seasons, but I feel like it dropped off.
Is it finished?
I think, yeah. It
must be finished by now, surely.
I think it finished after the third season. I believe so.
Maybe I've not watched the third season. Then. I don't remember.
Did you watch the second season?
I think so. Because the second season is when the Future Quinn is like around or something, isn't it?
She's around in the first season.
Huh.
I feel like I dropped off in the second season. I don't feel like I enjoyed it.
The second season isn't great. That's what I'm on right now. I don't think it's great. But I'm just watching it like as I go to sleep. It's my sleep show right now. Yeah. So if I'm trying to catch everything, but if I miss something, then it is what it is.
Yeah.
Because some of the characters are jarring.
Cute.
But the first season is quite good.
Yeah, first season was good.
Yeah, it was the first season was a banger. So it's my turn, yeah?
Yeah.
So I've been watching obviously JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as we discussed. Jujutsu Kaisen as well. Naturally speaking, starting to be confused again, but
See, one thing I'm struggling with time because I haven't watched any of that in a long time now. I need to get back to watching that.
Also, I've been watching Archer, which is my sleep show, like you were saying, Cameron thing. Just going through that again. I'm getting to a period where, funny enough, I don't actually remember. So, like, I remember the beginning vividly.
Yeah.
Like the first 4 or 5 seasons. Vividly. When you start to get season 6, 7, probably because I've only watched season 1.
6, 7.
We need to stop, guys. We're not young enough. We're too old.
It's fun. I don't care. It's fun.
I do think it's fun, but I like to see other people do it. Like if it's a young person getting involved, I'm like, you have your fun, man. I like it. I don't want to see you old.
You old is
crazy.
I feel like it's just too big. Like even like older people know about it. Like I tell my parents about it, and they'll be like, they've heard of it somewhere or something. I'm like, how? Like it's gone past the youth now.
That's memes these days, man. They explode because they get too big.
Yeah. But yeah, you get to those seasons. And
is that before or after Vice?
Oh, Vice is early. Vice is so early.
Oh, was it?
Vice is like season 3.
That early?
Vice is early.
Jesus.
So wow. Yeah.
This is the thing I completely forgot because you have ISIS, then you have Vice, a season of Vice, and then you go back to them being a spy agency, but an unnamed agency because of ISIS. They couldn't use that name anymore. Then you have seasons of that before you get to the coma season.
Yeah.
So Vice is very early, like when you think about it.
Oh yeah.
So I think Vice is, if it's not season 3, it's season 4. It's quite early.
Damn, I thought it was later than that.
But the coma season like season 10, isn't it, or something? Season 9 or
it's maybe like. I mean, there's coma seasons. There's multiple.
Yeah, but I feel like the first one. So when he goes into the coma, I think it's like season 9. So I feel that's when I stopped. I think, or maybe season. Because I feel like I stopped around season 8 or 9, and then because there was like 9, there was like 3 coma seasons, and I think I watched 1 coma season. I was like, I can't.
The first coma season is the only good coma season.
Yeah, so I think I watched the first one. And
there's a few coma seasons that are good.
I think the first one is the best one by far.
Yeah,
and the one where he's in like the like he's a plane. What are they called? He's a pilot or something.
Yeah.
And they're like in a jungle kind of place. Mm-hmm. That one's all right. And then the space one is horrid.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely got the space one.
Is season 5.
Okay.
So, but it's still relatively
it's still
early.
pretty early.
And then...
The biggest agency.
So then this is the first coma, season 8.
Yeah.
Okay. So I feel like I watched... there's no season 9.
What is this? What is this?
That's so weird.
No season 11 either. 8, 10, 12.
That's weird.
Is 12 when is that the season he comes out the coma, or is that?
I think 12 is or 11 is when he comes out.
11's the one when he comes out.
What a par.
Yes, I think I got to season 10 and I stopped.
What a par. What are they doing? Why they've only got... That's crazy. and then this is.
I think it might be somewhere else though, because I was rewatching it. I think last year, and I feel like I had the same issue, but it
might be on
maybe
Prime
on
or
Prime,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, I've been watching Archer. I kind of want to see the Chroma seasons because I want to see what they're like, because I remember liking them all for the most part.
Yeah.
But I do think the first one was the best one with the Archer PI.
Yeah.
Stop it. that killed me every single time. I don't care. It's just sometimes that reoccurring jokes just tickle you. And that one got me a lot.
And that's the season where they were doing the so we just gonna jump
yeah.
Yeah.
So what are we just jumping straight into this? Good stuff, man. Fraser's gone as well.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, Fraser. And they, it's so funny because that obviously that joke develops as well. So it's like it starts off with phrasing, and then it goes to, are we not doing phrasing anymore? And then it goes to, we really should do phrasing again. And then what else? Sorry. I think that's probably more or less it. I started watching this strip law thing. We'll see. We'll see. The first episode was funny. It's one of them ones where the first episode was funny, and then the second episode there's a drop off. It was Sakamoto Desuka, that vibe. And then I started watching The Godfather. I need to finish it. I want to watch all three of them before it leaves Netflix. So we'll see.
It's leaving soon.
It's leaving 24th of March, something like that. So I've still
you got a month.
I've still got, yeah.
I might have to rewatch it. That Bad Boy film.
Yeah, so, but yeah, that is me. So for another 2 weeks, we're out here. Let's actually, before we go, let's see how much of...
There's 16 episodes.
There's 16 episodes.
Yeah, 10 to 26.
Do we do all 16 or do we split 8 and 8? We only watched 9 for this episode. So we could, in theory, do 8 and 8.
It's 48 episodes for the next part.
And 39 each one.
Anyway, let's focus.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, 8 and 8. What happens at the end of 8? Where do we get to? Do we get? I guess we need to find a good point where it's like something changes that we can then pick up and be like, okay, this is a point where, like, I don't know if they have like a time skip or something.
Yeah, I think we can get to where they beat the first Pillar Man, the first Donnie
von Strogenheim.
Oh, actually,
I just feel like he just starts rocking and rolling. Just
goes straight through.
And then the season 2.
I don't feel like there's a real kind of break. I mean, to be fair, 16 episodes is not... We could just do 16.
I mean,
we've got 2 weeks. Well, that's one a day, basically. We can do that.
Yeah, I know I can do it. I don't know about Mr. Yells. I can't find the time.
If I have to, I will do it. Even if it's just like I do a binge session one of the days. Obviously, I'm not going to watch all 16, but if I do a binge session, I can watch the rest thing. So, okay. So next episode, we'll discuss the entirety of Battle Tendency, which... It's crazy to me. 16 episodes is a lot. But yeah, no, we'll do it. We'll do it. I'll definitely got another weekend as well. So should be doable. So yeah, if you want to keep up, if you want to follow along with us, then yeah, watch Battle Tendency before the next episode. And we'll be here to discuss it, give our thoughts, give our ratings, give our opinions and everything. We'll figure out what Cam is waffling on about.
No, we won't.
It's deep.
It's season 3.
See part 3, yeah.
It's part 3, yeah.
I'm so curious. Okay. Anyway, for another 2 weeks, we will be out of here. It's been the 5 Letters Podcast. Peace out. The 5 Letters Podcast.